Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals. All right, so before the video starts, I want to add a little bit of a clarification. I just wanted to clarify that, technically speaking, a cigarette company did not send me this package. It was David Slay, who is a partner with a tobacco company, who sent me this package. I just wanted to clarify that. For legal reasons, I've got to say it, but yeah, enjoy the video, y'all. Stay safe and peace. Alrighty, so today I'm going to be unboxing a package that was sent to me from a cigarette company, which honestly I am very, very, very excited to do because they sent over a lot of very cool stuff. But y'all might be wondering, how do I know that they sent over a lot of really cool stuff? The truth of the matter is that I've actually already opened this box right here. I already know what's inside, but the care package that they sent me was so well put together that I was like, I have to make a video about this. So as such, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing in today's video. But what cigarette company sent me a package? Well, it wasn't Marlboro, it wasn't Camel, it wasn't ITG, it wasn't Kentucky's Best, it wasn't any of those brands. It was Hestia Tobacco. We can see right here, there's a little bit of a hint, hashtag have a Hestia right there. This package was sent to me by Hestia Tobacco, one of the first, if not the first, new tobacco brands on the market in over 12 years. They were finally able to make it through the FDA firewall, and oh my God, it's not only just a huge accomplishment for the company Hestia, but it's also just a huge accomplishment for the tobacco industry as a whole. It's huge. And so as such, I am just so excited to show you guys what they sent. And in the future, I am also extremely excited to try some of their cigarettes. But without further ado, I do think it is now time for me to go ahead and, well, start unboxing the package that was sent to me from a, well, cigarette company, Hestia Tobacco. But we can just see the package itself is pretty normal, you know what I'm saying? Not really anything going on. We can see my P.O. box address right there, and the box itself is pretty normal, besides this logo right here, which just says hashtag have a Hestia. That's a pretty good sign that this was sent by Hestia, that is for sure, you know what I'm saying? We can see some masking tape down here from where I taped the box back together, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my knife all out and go ahead and cut off all of this tape and go ahead and start unboxing the box because, well, that's what I'm gonna be doing in today's video. So let's go ahead and get my knife all out, you know what I'm saying? And let's go ahead and get all this tape cut off and everything like that. So there we go. There's just a little bit of it cut off. I'm gonna try. There we go. There we go. And let's go ahead and get this piece. And then I've got just a little bit. I'm cutting towards myself. That's not what I'm supposed to do. I know that's not the safest thing in the world, but it certainly is what it is. Let's go ahead and get this box all opened up though. I certainly did not open it very neatly the first time I opened it, but let's just go ahead and see what's in this box right here. So we can see there's a little bit of a box inside the box right here, you know what I'm saying? And the box is beautiful, but I'm not gonna be covering this first. I'm gonna cover that later on in the video because they also sent over some other really, really, really cool swag. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys some of the really cool swag that they included inside the big box. And then after that, I'm gonna show you guys some of the cool swag that they included in the smaller box. So we can just see they sent me a little bit of a postcard. It just says Hestia up here, it just says Hestia right here, and this is just such a this is such a cool, beautiful design, I ain't gonna lie. I really love the eye and the leaves and the hands right there. It's such a cool, unique design, especially for a tobacco company. I really, really, really do like it. I'm a huge fan of Hestia's sort of artistic inspiration, and I think they have some beautiful packs, which I am looking forward to showing y'all later on in the video as well. But I just overall think that their promo art is just as beautiful as the packs, and I think they've done such a good job with their graphic design, I ain't gonna lie. But the postcard does indeed have some stuff on the back. We can just see up here, it just says American farmer grown since 2010 right there, you know what I'm saying? Because Hestia Tobacco has been in operation since 2010, but they haven't actually been making FDA approved cigarettes until like literally just a couple months ago. They were making cigars for a little bit, and then I think the cigars went off the market, and then now the cigarettes have been approved by the FDA, so now they're selling the cigarettes and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? But we can just see there's a really cool design right there. There's like an an eye on the top, a bunch of leaves, 2 hands right there. I love seeing, you know what I'm saying? And then it just says Hestia in some very, very, very bold text. I love the text they use for Hestia as well. And then we just get some sort of, what is this? This is not a market segmentation spiel. I was about to say it's a market segmentation spiel, but it's not a market segmentation spiel. It's just like a thank you for buying the tobacco and everything like that. I did not buy the tobacco. I was sent this for free by Hestia, which was very nice of them to do. But I'm going to read off the card to you guys nonetheless. It just says, "Dear tobacco plant enjoyer, we sincerely thank you for your purchase and welcome you to the delightful world of totally naked and wild tobacco. To grow tobacco right, you have to do it the hard way, the meaningful way. To have the knowledge to plant, prune, harvest, and cure tobacco remains an art form passed down through generations. Celebrating our American tobacco families and their art is the center of our operation. This is their ritual and tradition in your hand." So I do suppose this is a little bit of a market segmentation spiel as well, because they're really trying to push in that, hey, look, it's all natural kind of thing. It's like we use American farmers. It's all USA made and everything like that kind of thing. They're really trying to push that. They're really trying to push that, which is something I 100% respect and I really do appreciate about these cigarettes. That is for sure. It's not big tobacco, that is for sure. You know what I'm saying? Under this paragraph right here, though, which I just finished reading, we can see there is indeed more text. We can just see it just says, "We would love to hear from you. When you have a moment, please visit our website and send us your thoughts on the cigarettes." On our cigarettes, we're proud to work with amazing farmers to roll the finest cigarettes on earth. If you aren't completely satisfied with your purchase, please contact us directly and we'll do whatever we can to make it right. Sincerely, Team Hestia. And then it just says right here, I'm going to cover up the QR code, because if I don't cover up the QR code, YouTube might get a little bit mad at me, I ain't gonna lie. And then it just says, "Folks who have no vices have few virtues. Abe Lincoln." Overall, the back of this looks amazing. The front of this looks amazing. I am a huge fan of how this little postcard looks, and I really, really, really do like their promo material. I ain't gonna lie. It's some of the best promo material I have ever seen from a tobacco company, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the ground. I'm gonna put my knife on top of it so it doesn't blow away or anything like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out some more stuff. So there's a bunch of stickers they sent me. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Let's see, I'm just gonna look at these real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this sticker, because I can't show you guys the QR code, because they do indeed sell cigarettes on their website. And if I showed you guys the QR code, I'm assuming the QR code goes to their website, and well, their website sells cigarettes, and due to YouTube's regulations and everything like that kind of thing, I cannot direct you guys, or I cannot show you guys a website that, well, sells tobacco or regulated products or anything like that kind of thing. So I've got to make sure I cover it up so I don't risk getting a community guidelines violation. But we could just see it just says Hestia cigarettes right here, and then there's just a leaf on this side and a leaf on this side, looking fantastic. I really do like the color palette that they're using for this sticker right here. And the other stickers that they sent me do not have any QR codes or anything on them, so I can just show you guys the full design and everything like that. We can see this is the smaller sticker they sent me. It's just an eye right there, and then it's sort of a beige, and then we get sort of like an orange line right there, and then it just says "Have a Hestia" right there. I love their promo material. It looks so good. It looks so good. I love this. Like, I want to put this, like, I'm sitting right next to my Camry right now, and I'm like, man, this would look good on my Camry. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, this would look good on my Camry. But that's not even the best sticker they sent me. The best sticker they sent me is definitely this one. Oh my goodness, I love it. We get Hestia, 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 Hestia right there. In the middle, we have their sort of design we saw at the top of the postcard, the eye, the leaves, the hands right there. I love seeing it. And then we get an orange line going around the red in the center, and then the text on the orange line is that red, and then it just says naked wild tobacco over and over and over again. And this is just such a beautiful design. I think it would look so good on my Suburban. I might just have to put it on my Suburban. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm a huge fan of how this sticker looks. I'm gonna go ahead and put both of these stickers under my knife as well so they don't blow away or anything like that. And I have technically two more things to show you, but it's two of the same exact thing. I do suppose I technically have three because there's some cardboard in here to make sure nothing gets damaged. But the other two things, I'm gonna have to go ahead and make sure I cover up one part of before I actually go ahead and show you them. So I was sent two match boxes, two match stick packs, whatever you want to call them kind of thing, by Hestia, and I think they look fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and put one of these back in the box because they're both the exact same thing, but we can just see the design on this looks amazing. It just says Hestia right there. It just says filtered craft cigarettes, and then it just says naked wild tobacco right there. I love how the back of the matchbook looks. I think matchbook is the right way of putting it, but I'm not exactly sure in all honesty. Moving on to the onto the other side, we can just see we get a really nice design. It's that same design with the hands and then the leaves and the eye, but this time with an orange circle right there. I love their designs. I love their designs. It looks so good. I ain't gonna lie, I'm such a huge fan. We got like a little orange triangle right there, and then it just says American Farmer Grown right there. I can't actually show you guys the top of the matchbook because it has their website on it, and so if I showed you guys, I'd be risking a community guidelines violation, so I'm gonna make sure I don't show y'all. But what I want to do next is go ahead and show you guys the inside of the packaging, which I actually have not taken a look at yet. I have not taken a look at the inside of the packaging yet, so let's just go ahead and take a look at the inside of the packaging real quick. And man, oh man, that looks so good. It just says, once again, folks who have few virtues, or folks who have no vices have few virtues, Abe Lincoln. And then we just see a guy right here, clouds in the background, a nice little porch right there, something like that. Oh, okay. There we go. And we can see he's growing some tobacco. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was standing on the porch smoking a ciggy or nothing or something like that kind of thing. But he is indeed growing some tobacco. I love how the inside of this matchbook looks. It looks fantastic. I ain't gonna lie, and I really am a huge fan. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that all back together. But overall, this looks fantastic. And we can actually see who these matches were made by. We can see these matches were made by MarylandMatch.com. And then it just says that 800-423-0013, product of India, you know what I'm saying? Certainly no complaints on my behalf. I'm gonna go and put this back in the box along with the postcard and all of the stickers they sent me. I wanna make sure that none of these fly away or anything like that. I'm keeping all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And now it is time for me to go ahead and move on to this box right here. But before I go ahead and do that, I had a little bit of a stogie I was smoking before this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple puffs off of this stogie. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, get this box all opened up right here and show you guys what they sent me on, well, the inside of the box. But the box itself looks amazing, and I'm going to be covering that first. Let's go and get the cigarette all lit up, though. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? If my lighter wants to cooperate with me, it's not cooperating with me today. I think I'm gonna go and take one more hit. Man, oh man, that nicotine certainly is pretty good. Certainly no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure, you know what I'm saying? I've got an ashtray right next to me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this cigarette back in that ashtray. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start showing you guys this box right here, which looks amazing. I love the design of the box. And on the front of the box right here, on the top of the box, I do suppose is the right way of putting it, we can just see the Hestia, seems to be their typical logo and everything like that kind of thing. The two hands, the leaves, the eye right there with a white circle this time instead of an orange circle because, well, the rest of this box is indeed orange. I think it looks amazing. It just says filtered craft cigarettes right there. I love how it looks. I ain't gonna lie. On the back of the box, we can just see it just says Hestia, and on the bottom of the box, we can just see it just says their address. I do suppose I didn't actually need to cover up their address on the packaging, but I covered it up nonetheless. But this is their address right there, you know what I'm saying? Certainly no complaints on my behalf. It just has their Hestia logo right there. Over, I love seeing the design stretching over and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? This promo box is very much to my preference for design and everything like that kind of thing. I love how it looks. The design stretches over. It looks amazing. It's not really a simplistic, minimalist look or anything like that kind of thing, but it's just such a it's such a good look. It's not like quite art deco per se, but it's very much, I'm trying to think of the right way to describe their sort of like art inspiration or their sort of like art style that they're using for both their cigarette packs and for the promo packaging. I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. Maybe like 1970s sort of simplistic design or something like that kind of thing, because this is more simplistic design than not. It's certainly not maximalist, but it's definitely not minimalist, that is for sure. But I love how it looks. I love how this stretches over just like a sticker, and on this side we can just see it just says American Farmer Grown right there. On the other side we can just see it just says Hestia, the eye right there, and then this stretches all the way around just like that, which I love. Sadly it doesn't stretch up like this, which is a little bit of a shame, but it certainly is what it is. It certainly is what it is. I'll take what I can get, you know what I'm saying? And then the text just says naked wild tobacco over and over and over again. I love how it looks, you know what I'm saying? I absolutely love how it looks. And that's pretty much all there is to the promo box itself. I am actually just going to stub out my smoke real quick just so I can have it a little bit later so it doesn't all just burn away and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and actually get this box all opened up and see what is inside the promo box itself. I'm going to try to do this without ripping the promo box because it's just such a nice box. And we can just see there is some more text right here. It just says, to grow tobacco right, you have to do it the hard way. And then it just says the meaningful way. You have to have knowledge of the plant. It basically just says the same exact thing that it said on the little card that they sent me outside of this box right here. And then we could just see lifting up this right here, there are a bunch of really cool designs in black and white. It just says, once again, folks who have no voices have few virtues, Abe Lincoln right there with a very nice leaf pattern and everything like that. Let's go ahead and get this all opened up though. And I don't know if he actually wants this covered, so I'm actually going to move this out of the way real quick because I don't know if he wants his business card. I don't know if the owner of the company wants his business card on video, so I'm going to blur that. But we can just see there's a bunch of text on the inside right here. They sent me a very nice handwritten card right here, and I'll get to the business card before I cover this handwritten card as well, but I'm going to cover up his phone number and his email and everything like that. I don't want to dox him by accident or anything like that, that is for sure. But we can just see it just says, and this is sort of like their background. I read this same exact text on their website, but I'm going to read it off to you guys real quick. It just says, in the early 80s, a handful of naturalist farmers began growing purity residue clean natural tobacco, then spearheaded the USDA's organic certification program about a decade later. Disappointed with deficiencies of that certification today, we work with these farmers to focus on growing the best tobacco on planet Earth. Hestia supports rich soil, healthy plants, and absolutely delicious tobacco. Our farmers grow naked, unadulterated tobacco as it was grown long before governments codified organic. To give you the finest, our farmers are free to do what they do their best, what many have done for over 8 generations, tending to their wild land and naked plants, ensuring their soil is happy and dynamic, guaranteeing your cigarettes are the very best. Give us a try, we won't be a drag. I love that. Give us a try, we won't be a drag. I love that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That is some cool text right there. But before I go ahead and move on to what's actually on the inside of the packaging, I need to go ahead and cover the owner of Hestia Tobacco's business card real quick. The owner of the company is David Slay, and he was nice enough to hit me up on Instagram and nice enough to send this package over to me, which I really, really, really do appreciate. But his business card is one of the best business cards I have honestly ever seen. Just says Hestia up here, has the Hestia design. I really do like it. And then there's a nice orange border going all the way around it. I think it's such a good look. I really, really, really do like it. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the box though real quick because I don't want to accidentally dox his phone number or his email or anything like that. I don't want to do anything like that, that is for sure. And let's go ahead and actually start taking a look at what they send me inside the box right here. So they sent me a really nice little handwritten card, which I am very excited to read off to you guys, but I love the printed Hestia right here, and it's actually like a little bit embossed, and not embossed per se, but it's like printed into the paper itself, like it's actually got a texture to it. I really, really, really like that. And it just says naked wild tobacco under that, and it just has some very nice handwritten text in black. It just says, hey Jacob, natural tobacco has been my passion project for over a decade, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. If you love them, would love to talk marketing. Best, David Slay. And I most certainly am going to have to take him up on that. I fully expect to like the Hestia cigarettes, at least a little bit kind of thing. They might not be to my full personal preference, but I definitely do think that they're going to be pretty high quality cigarettes nonetheless. I've heard some great things about their filtered cigars previously, and overall, I am most definitely going to have to take Mr. David Slay himself up on talking marketing, that is for sure. And as I said, Hestia is located in Durham, North Carolina. I personally am located in Garner, North Carolina, so it's only about an hour, 10-minute drive from me, so I might have to see if I can talk marketing with him, that is for sure, you know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and take a look at what's on the inside of the packaging itself. So they sent me one of their full flavored cigarettes and one of their light cigarettes. This is called the Hester form, and this is called like the rock form. I cannot remember what this one is called, but this one's called like the Hester form, and I'm actually going to be giving these cigarettes right here a review tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go ahead and get what's in the middle out first. They sent me a lighter. I love it. It is a white lighter, so I'm going to have to be very careful carrying this around, I ain't gonna lie, because white lighters, they're just cursed, I ain't gonna lie, but we can just see it just says Hestia right there. Naked Wild Tobacco, really good look, really do like how this lighter looks, I ain't gonna lie. It's just a basic Bic lighter. Sadly, it did not come circumcised, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and just do that real quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and just circumcise this lighter real quick. Gotta make sure I don't be having no lighters that aren't circumcised or nothing like that. Let's just see if I can get that all out and everything like that. Let's just go ahead and wiggle this metal piece all out and everything like that kind of thing. There we go, I got the metal piece all out. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in my ashtray and go ahead and fold down these two little pieces right here, because I gotta make sure if I'm gonna be using a lighter, I gotta make sure that, well, oh man, these metal pieces are not wanting to go back down very easily, I ain't gonna lie, but let's see. All right, I got them back down. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. It is now circumcised. I had to circumcise it live on video, you know what I'm saying? I had to circumcise it live on video, and there we go. Much better, much more easy to light, you know what I'm saying? Certainly no complaints on my behalf, but this lighter looks fantastic. It is indeed just a basic Bic lighter, but I really, really, really do like the look of it nonetheless. And let's go ahead and actually take a look at these cigarettes themselves. First off, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the Hestia Hesper form, I want to say, which is their like original bold full flavored cigarette variety, and then they have their light cigarette variety right here as well. I'm just going to go ahead and get both of these out of the packaging, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the rest of the inside of the packaging. But man, oh man, the packaging for these looks amazing. I'm not going to spend too much time today going over the packaging of these cigarettes right here, just simply because I'm going to be covering the packaging in my reviews of both of these individual cigarettes. But the packaging looks fantastic, let me just put it that way. I love the graphic design, and I really do like how they look. They look absolutely fantastic, I ain't gonna lie. I am a huge fan of how these cigarettes look, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on from the cigarettes themselves because I'm gonna be covering these in a future video. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside of the packaging. It just says filtered craft cigarettes over and over and over again, and then it just says Hestia, 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 Naked Wild Tobacco right there, and then it just says American Farmer Grown, and then oh, so this does wrap around. It just wraps around to the inside of the packaging. I really like that, but that is pretty much all they sent me. That's pretty much all they sent me. In my personal opinion, this is one of the most well put together care packages I have ever seen. I love the design of it. It looks amazing, and overall it certainly has set me up to be very excited to try Hestia cigarettes, that is for sure. I know this entire video has pretty much just been a giant ad for Hestia, but nonetheless, I still have enjoyed making it quite a bit, that is for sure. And I do suppose that is why they sent me over this. I do suppose that is why they sent me this care package, that is for sure. For me to help, what's the right way of putting this? For me to help get the word out that Hestia is back and everything like that kind of thing, that is for sure. But certainly no complaints on my behalf. I am very, very, very excited to actually try Hestia cigarettes. They are some of, if not the first, new cigarettes to be brought onto the market in over almost, or if not over, 12 years. Ever since the FDA took control of tobacco regulation in the United States, pretty much no new cigarettes have been introduced to the market. In fact, more cigarettes have actually been taken off of the market in that time due to the FDA telling everybody, hey, you need to take these off the market, then actual new cigarettes have been brought on. It took 12 years for Hestia Tobacco to get their cigarettes on the market. And so as such, I certainly do hope that these are going to be fantastic. And I am very, very, very appreciative to Hestia Tobacco for sending over this care package. I will most certainly have to be hitting up David Slay in the future and seeing whether I can talk marketing with him and everything like that kind of thing. I think that would be very fun to do, both on and off video, that is for sure. But overall, I really have enjoyed unboxing the package I got from a cigarette company in today's video. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Certainly no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke a little bit more of this real quick, and then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right there. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get this lit up with my Hestia lighter. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Let's go and get this lit up, though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Certainly no complaints on my behalf, y'all. But thank you very much to Hestia for sending over a care package. I really do appreciate it. I am very excited to try Hestia cigarettes for the first time. It really is a milestone for not only the brand Hestia Tobacco not only for the brand Hestia, but also just for the tobacco industry as a whole. I really, before a couple weeks ago, when I first heard about Hestia, I really did not ever think that any more cigarettes were ever going to be brought onto the market ever again, and it really is insane. It really is insane. I'm so glad that some new cigarettes have been brought onto the market, and I am extremely excited to try these cigarettes right here. But yeah, thank you very much to Hestia for sending over this care package. I really do appreciate it. I've enjoyed unboxing it in today's video, even though I already knew what was on the inside of it and everything like that kind of thing. But I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video as well. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you guys' thoughts on the care package I got? What are y'all's thoughts on this video in specific? And what are y'all's thoughts on the FDA finally allowing a tobacco company to actually have new cigarettes? What are y'all's thoughts on that? I'm so hype. I'm so hype. And I hope that Hestia is not the last, that is for sure. I really do hope that Hestia is not the last. I hope it's just the first of many, that is for sure. I'd love to see so many new tobacco companies pop up. I'm certainly not biased just because they sent me this care package, which was really nice of them. I'd love to see more cigarette companies pop up and everything like that kind of thing. I'm really glad they made it through the FDA firewall, but I really do hope that more cigarette companies can make it through the firewall in the future, that is for sure. But thank you very much for watching this video where I unboxed a package from a cigarette company, from a tobacco company. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and if you guys have enjoyed watching this video, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my second channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out, along with my TikTok and my Instagram and I already said Instagram and my Twitter and everything like that kind of thing. Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you very much once again to Hestia for sending the care package over, and thank you very much, y'all, for watching the video. But yeah, into the next one, y'all. Stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?